What's going on, everybody? Sorry, I'm about 30 seconds late getting things set up. Let's see who's in here. All right, Gordon Walker made it. What's going on? Junker and Clunker made it in. All right, Mark's from Mark's Garage from Hedgeville, West Virginia. Cool. Kim's here. Lonnie, you made it. Thanks, buddy. Dopey's Garage is here. Cool. Terry's here. What's going on? Paul White. Hey, man. Thanks for coming in, brother. All right. Well, it's a start. I don't know how everybody else's week is, but mine went pretty good. All right. You guys saw anybody that watched the video? We got some good stuff done. I was dreading getting those plates off of there, but they're off. we'll be able to we'll be able to put our new body bushings on and change them periodically now. All right. Hey, Torp, you made it, man. And Kevin L, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Big Job Ford. Happy birthday to Big Job Ford. All right, man. Happy birthday, buddy. I just had a birthday Monday. All right. Tony, what's going on? Brian, thank you, man. I appreciate it. There he is. There's one. How's it going, buddy? Josh, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you. So I don't know who watched the video, who didn't get to see it yet, but if you didn't, it's pretty cool. Check it out. We got a little bit of stuff done on our firewall in the rear. We're going to be putting that in pretty soon, but I got to put the little donut plates on. I wonder if they're on yet. Henry, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thanks, Junker. Appreciate it. Let's all have a birthday sip. Let's wish Ron, Big Job Ford, a happy birthday. After all, mine was a week ago. His was today. Howie Mook. Hey, that's all right, Howie. I appreciate you coming in, man. Don't worry about it, brother. All right. I have to tell you, I had a good time at that Maple Grove, but I didn't bring enough money with me. So the next time we go to a swap meet, we're gonna have to grab a few more bucks, man. I'll tell you what, people are jacking the prices up on absolute junk. If you looked at that the thumbnail on that video, that steering wheel I went to pick up, it had big long cracks all the way across on the back, and it was missing a notch out of the top. Now, you guys all know they sell the epoxy that you can sand and put in there, but he wanted $175 for that. Now, I know it's not the right year, it was a 71, but still the panels on the door have the wood grain. So I'm trying to find one with the wood grain if I can, just to pick up on that and match. If not, we'll see. Yo, Don made it. What's going on? Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it, man. Don't worry. Steve, what's going on? Eric made it. Cool. All right, the gang's all here. David, how you doing? From West Texas again. That's cool, man. Welcome, David, from West Texas. I wasn't going to say nothing, but I don't care. I'll say there's a 57 gasser. There's an auction house. It's probably 3 miles from us. They have a 57 gasser, and it's old school. It's all set up old school. It has a 426 max wedge Hemi in it, Mopar powered 57 Chevy, and it is cool. I forget there's some kind of firecracker on the side that says something surprise. I can't remember. I told Kim she's got my permission to bid on it. So I don't know that we will, but it's a really cool car, man. I think didn't I send you a picture of it? I might have sent you the link too. I think they put more pictures on the link. If I didn't send you a link, just email us. I'll send you the link later if you wanted to check it out more. Yes, it does, sir. It does. Remember, I think when you looked at the picture, you're like, maybe the engine's not even in it. No, it's got a max wedge. I was thinking it was a 392. I'm like, okay, that was a pretty popular modification back in the day, a 392 and a 57 Chevy seems about right. Well, they finally put the listing up, and no, it's a 426 max wedge. It's nice. All right, let's see. Hey, what's going on? Montana Garage made it. Cool. Dude, I just was checking out. You were putting in the Kim and I just looked at the the old school the stacks, the old school Hillborn setup that you were working on. I was just checking that out. We were at the Maple Grove, and I almost bid on one to buy it. Kim's like, are we gonna make this guy an offer? I had like $500. I don't even think we had 500, did we, hun? We were down to like 490 something bucks, and he wanted like $1,000 for it. It was like, I'm not going to waste his time or mine. But we're walking to the car, and she's like, I'll call him. And he didn't answer the phone, so we just pulled out and left. He wasn't going to take the offer. Hey, country boy made it. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, brother. Okay, let's get back to business. Let's see who else is in here. Forsaken Steel's here. Hubie's Garage is here. Cool. Steve. Cool. I get sidetracked easy. Sorry, guys. I got to make sure I say hello to everybody. Hey, Herb made it. Thanks for coming in, Herb. I appreciate you, man. Cool. Mr. Be Real. Cool. Thanks for coming in, Grady. So anyway, back to that car. I mean, it's hot, dude. It's a nice car. It has all the right lettering on it. It's an old school gasser. Um, so I don't know. We might bid on. I mean, we just got the Nova, so we're on a budget. I can't go crazy and just. But if it's in the realm of reason, I might I take a stab at it. But as soon as I looked at it, I told her there's no way because it's got the max wedge in there. That car that's one of those cars that's just it's going to be 20,000 plus. And with the premium, it belongs to the auction house. It's like if Jay owned it, you could work with them a little bit, but the auction house, they're not going to work with anybody. And it's one of those. The one saving grace on it is it's a online bidding only. I don't think they allow you to even come see it. And what's that, Kim? Kim, you explain it. What's that called? The you can only bid online. It's like an online only. There's no previews. And I forget what the word is. Yo, Robbie, what's going on? Hey, there he is. Gleazy Speed Shop. What's happening, brother? Thanks for coming in, Chaz. There's my buddy Rick. What's going on, Rick? Yeah, that's what it is, country boy. Blind bid, whatever, something like that. But it's a hot car. My phone. I think I got it in my pocket. I'm gonna try to pull a picture up of it if I can, just to give you guys a rough idea. Like I said, I sent one a picture, but they only had one picture at the time, and they didn't list it until tonight, and we had to wait. Kim kept checking like every hour or two for me to check it out, and it wasn't up, and it right before we went live, it came up. If I can find it. Let's see. I don't know how to find it, but she might have to find it for me. Here, it's on there's a picture of it right there, right? And it's really cool. But there's like a dozen pictures or something like that, and I can't get it to come up right now. That website is so confusing. I let Kim handle that. Well, Robbie, it's one of them things. I ain't got a bag or nothing like that. We both work really hard, but I have to be my own voice of reason sometimes. It's like there's an auction tomorrow morning, and it's like it's tools, And it's about 45 minutes away. It's right by one of my coworkers' house, and he's the one that flagged me about it and told me about it. And it's like they have an enclosed car trailer there. They got two open car trailers. This auction also has a car trailer with a winch on it. Because I mean, my vision is I don't have the real estate to hold on to a bunch of cars, but I do have enough real estate where we could bring one in, spend a few weeks on it, and then try to turn around and put it on eBay or something, kind of like we did with the Harley. I mean, we brought the Harley in just for some content and have some fun, and we made a few dollars with that bike. I mean, we almost doubled our money on that bike. But it's something like that, just to keep the channel fresh. Try to grow. I mean, it's hard. But it's just ideas. We're just kicking around stuff. Yeah, the surprise package, Terry. That's what it says. Yeah, it's a really cool gasser. Like I said, there's a bunch of pictures on it, and it's a 426 max wedge, and that's like that's cool. It's like you guys all know back in the 60s, everybody was running and putting Mopar engines in their race cars because they was just dominating. Ho! What's going on, Sonny? Thanks for coming in, man. I told Kim I should have. We were going. She said it was my fault, Sonny. She was like, "You better stop and get money." I'm like, "Let's just go see what they got." I said, "We'll hit a Mac machine or something if we have to." And I only had like $500 on me. I didn't take a bunch of money. I'm kind of waiting for Spring Carlisle too. I mean, I can't go pull money out of the bank every time there's a swap meeting. And Spring Carlisle's, it's 80 acres, man. I mean, not to say that nothing against Maple Grove. They had a really cool swap meet, but you know, everybody and their brother were selling used slicks. So you had to really look to find the cool stuff. Like we found the Hillborn injectors with the manifold. It was big block. There was also a often I don't want to I can never say it. You guys will know exactly what I'm saying. The Offenheiser uh, intake manifold with with two Holly carburetors on it. The guy wanted $1,000 for that. I would have liked to maybe, and it was for a big block. And so and I even Googled to make sure it would fit a Gen 4 big block, and it would. But it's one of those things. It's like right now I don't have to have that. That's what I was telling Kim in the car. I was like, she's like, if you want it, just buy it. And I'm like, well, I said it's a want. It's not a need. Right now, my car has a carburetor on it. It'll start up if I wire it up. It'll start right up. I said so. It's not. Right now I just need to get the car going. Oh, hang on a second. Kim hooked us up. So hang on a second, guys. Let's see. All right. There it is. There's another picture of the car. All right. Now let me get you a couple pictures. There's a picture of the front end. All right. It's got the right decals on it. Now they also have a gas pump. Now that I'm a little excited. Kim's a little excited about that too. So we don't know. We got that. I hope I'm not going through it too fast. It might be easier if I just put I'm gonna try to find some of the cooler pictures. It's like they got the racing stuff right there on the front seat. That's kind of exciting. But we'll get. I mean, it's kind of crude for the center console. It's a little rudimentary in there. But let me see if I can get to There's the. It's got a big tunnel ram on top of it, showing you the carburetors. Hang on a second. See if I can get a picture of the max wedge. I like this. Check that out on front of the. So it's got all the right stuff. There's the engine compartment right there. Let me I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me see if I can copy this. All right. Now let me see if I can come in real quick. Hang on a second. And then you guys could check it out for yourselves. Might be easier to do it this way. All right. Check there's the link. It's coming up right there in chat. There's the link if you guys want to see it. That way you ain't got to sit there and try to squint at what I'm putting on the screen. It's a really cool car, man. Really cool. She does, Randy. She likes spending money. It's also you guys are like in the know, like Dawn and stuff. You guys, he ran and got two nomads because he loves playing with them, loves showing everybody stuff, and he knows he's not going to lose any money on them. And this is like one of those things. I have a set amount in my mind of how much I'm willing to spend because I know how much I can retrieve back, you know, for us. I could play with it for a little bit, maybe take it for a ride. Cecil County's only 40 minutes away, guys. It's not even that far. I could shoot down there and run it down the track, have a couple thrilling rides, and then throw it on eBay with a video of me having a couple thrilling rides. I don't know, or I fall in love with it and keep it for a while. You know, But that's just the way it is with these cars. They're hard assets. They're worth money. You know, you got a lot of guys trying to beat you up on them. I remember when I was selling that Z28 I had. It's like I'm up at the local car show. I mean, when I say local, I walk to it every year. It's like 2 blocks up. So I took it up there, and that's when I was thinking about selling it because I really wanted the gas, or I want a 55. And I put a for sale sign on it. Just you guys know how it is when you go to a car show. Everybody throws a for sale sign in there. Well, I threw a for sale sign in it, and this guy comes up and he's opening and closing my passenger door on it. It's a T-top car. I figure, okay, you want to check it once or twice. The car was really tight. It was a nice car. It was at the Carlisle GM Nationals. It won first place like 5 years before I bought the car. It was a tight car. There was nothing wrong with it, and the guy kept opening and closing the passenger door like 5 times. The sixth time he went to do it, I grabbed the door. I said, "Dude, that's it. I'm just checking the car out." I said, "You're done checking that part of the car out. That's it." I'm not going to sit here and watch you slam my door 7 times. That's it. Well, he looks the rest of the car over and he takes my number and he leaves. Like 5 minutes later, he texts me with an insult. It was an insulting offer. It was less than half of what I asked. Whoa. And he's like, I'm like, dude, thanks, but no thanks. Just go away. And he tried to keep texting me. I'm like, dude, we're done talking. That's it. You're not getting the car. You're not getting it for that price. And I went home. I was telling Kim about it. And while I'm telling her about it, this guy calls me from the beach. Now, he lived up this way. He called me from the beach. He said, take that car off of the Craigslist right now. I'm buying it. I'm like, dude, I'm not taking my car off of there. I said, I ain't got no money in my hand. He goes, I'm going to pay you exactly what you're asking. Take the car off of there. I said, all right, I'll give you a day. He actually stopped at my house the next morning on his way home with his family still in the car and all their luggage and everything to drop $1,000 off of me in good faith. Just a good faith. And that, I never forget that. And him and his son came back the next day and picked the car up. I kind of miss that car. It was cool, but it was time to move on from it. Anyway, I'm babbling as usual. Here you go. I wanted to go over next. I got some of the most interesting mail I've ever got in my life, and it was from our good friend One. And I want to share that with everybody. And some of my favorite things from my childhood. First of all, his mail's fun. I got a balloon. All right. So I can have fun with a balloon later, I guess. Now, I'm not a hockey fan, but him and Kim are always back and forth on email about sports and stuff. So they always got that going for you. There's the Edmonton Oilers. That's his hockey team. All right. So that was cool to look at. All right. I got a great little note. We'll read that real quick. Hello, it's great to have friends in Pennsylvania. Thanks for the decal and pin and the not I can't read that. Notes attached. And the nice notes attached. Here are a few trinkets in return for all the Friday fun. Enjoy, stay excellent. P.S. I'm number one and you can be also. All right. So there was that nice note. Now this was this was probably my favorite thing that came out of there. Now, I was always sad when I got out of the military. You don't think when you're that young that you're going to miss stuff. I had a baseball hat, had all the patches on it, and I have no idea. It might be in our center closet or it got thrown away. But it had one of these patches across the top, and I don't know how one found it, but that was the ship I was on, and how he remembered that. That's the cool thing about one. He remembers the details of conversations. I sit up here sometimes and I start babbling on and on. But I guess we were talking about my Navy career at some point, and he remembered my ship and he found a patch of it. And I thought that was really awesome. Thanks, buddy. All right. Now, inside of here is something from, and I don't know how many of you folks, and a lot of us are in the area of the same age. They had these in the 70s and 80s. I remember them in the late 70s, early to mid 80s, and you guys might remember them too. The wacky packages with all the stickers. Do you guys remember this? Like poking fun at different advertisings, you know? Kind of like almost like a Mad Magazine esque, but they were from Tops. And I absolutely love these things. And it turns out so did one. You know, he gave us a nice explanation in his email with this stuff. It's like the little wacky stickers just to show you a couple. And this kind of stuff right here, man. This is kind of like gasser stuff to me. At least I think it is. You know, it's fun stuff. It's you paint your car up, you put cool decals on it and things like that. And this poking fun at different advertisers instead of Pringles, you got what's this here? Shingles. Shingles. Stuff like that. But these are a lot of fun. And I sat there and I looked through them like five. They're the same ones that I had as a kid, and I just kept looking at them. And it's like, that's fun stuff. And I really had a good time looking at them, and I appreciate that one. I appreciate it a lot, buddy. All right, so we had that, and then I'm gonna just show you the sports cards that he sent me, but I'm not going to take them out because it has lucky cat whiskers in there, and we're very careful to hold on to them. Oh, I also have the wacky pack. He actually gave me a wrapper. That's going in a photo album. I told Kim that we got to get a photo album for a lot of like the duplicate stickers and stuff, because some of the stickers are going to make it to places on the car, the door out in the garage when spring is finally here and we're back out there for some of our lives. We're going to do a big sticker day like everybody else does, but a lot of my stuff are going to go into a photo album so I can like look at this stuff and laugh and have a good time. In 20 years, I'm going to be 70 years old, so who knows if I'll still be able to climb around on a hot rod or not, but I'll always have memories like this to look at. Okay, so this is going on a photo album. And then it's like, you can guys, I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm going to put it up there. Those are cat whiskers from his cat. Good luck. And he sent us some sports people from Pittsburgh and from Philadelphia. And I believe, was there anybody from your area in there? I don't want to pull it out right now because I don't want to lose the cat whiskers. we almost lost them the first time we pulled them out, and then we realized they were there. And then very carefully pull this stuff out. All right, some Edmonton stuff. The Edmond, see that? Nice stickers, huh? Really, really nice stuff. That was probably one of the funnest packages I've opened up in a long time. And I get a lot of cool car parts, guys. But I had a lot of fun looking through this stuff, and I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for your friendship, and thank you for the mail, one. Appreciate it a lot. Try to carefully and meticulously put this stuff back in there. Be awesome to have a person like him as a neighbor. I think we'd have a little too much fun and getting a little bit too much trouble. All righty. That was fun. All right. Where Kim and I are on the fence, like I said, there's an auction tomorrow I may go to, and especially if the weather's kind of foul, because sometimes you get a great deal there. So I might take a ride up there. We'll see how it goes. I got some stuff to do around here, but we'll see. But there's um, another swap meet in Morgantown. It's the same turnpike exit Kim and I were at. It might be a few miles in the opposite direction, but it's about the same distance. They have a classic auto mall there, so we're thinking of going there. Actually, we got Jay to thank for that because he told me about it. He shot me a message, and so we'll see. Now, I'm pretty excited about the third week in April. I took a vacation week because it's Carlisle, spring Carlisle, and I'm bringing the camera. Kim suggested that I get a hotel and just stay overnight. I don't know if I want to do that. I'd rather drive down there 2, 3 days in a row just because I like sleeping in my own bed. But and the problem with that is Carlisle is about 2 hours from me, so I have to do some soul searching with that. Cars Inc. got a hold of me. They only have the passenger side quarter panel. I think I told you guys this last week. Well, they just emailed me again to make sure I still want it because it don't have the sail. It's a full quarter without the sail. So I'm going to look at the car really close, maybe tomorrow, and see if I still want it. Mike from Fuel Fire Garage reminded me. I don't know if you guys watch Iron Trap Garage, but they're about an hour from us. They're not even an hour away from us, and they just had a major score down in West Virginia of NOS parts. I mean, from the 30s, 40s, 50s. They had 60s and 70s stuff. So any of you guys who watch Iron Trap, or if you haven't yet, go over and check it out. You would not believe the score they just had. So I fought like heck to get a hold of them for like 2 days, and the only thing they had was the passenger side, any NOS quarter for a Nova, and one of their employees claimed it for his bill. They did they said, look, we'll look next thing. He's like, we haven't gotten through everything yet, but we didn't see anything else. But if we do, they'll get a hold of me. So they're really cool guys. I mean, they're more Ford guys than GM, but this was a major GM haul. I encourage you to go over and check it out. I really do. All right. Let me stop for a minute because I'm babbling and just make sure I'm saying hello to everybody. I'm seeing some new names popping up over here on the side. All right, Pirates Coves here. What's going on, Josh? Thanks for coming in. We got Chevy Shane made it. Cool. What's going on, Chevy Shane? My man. Chris is here. Always a good day. Larry, yes, I saw, dude. Oh man, I told Lynn she put it on the Facebook group. I'm just glad to know you're okay, man. You know, I see that kind of stuff. Big Job Ford, he rides the big rigs too, Larry, and I see. I see it on the roadways all the time. I see these cars. I try to give these guys some room, but I see these cars weaving in and they don't understand that y'all need a couple feet to stop. You're not stopping on a dime like a car. And some of these people, they just don't understand it. I don't know how they get licensed to drive. I'm grateful to know you're okay, buddy. All right. We got Ollie's Garage here. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you, man. Shop Cat made it. What's happening, man? Out of Order Garage. Hello. How are you? That's a cool name. Now, do you have any content out of Order Garage? This is the first time I'm seeing your name. I might have to go over and check out what's going on. If you have some content, share. Let everybody know you got something going on. We're wide open here. A few people have, some people, it's a mixed crowd. Some guys have channels, some guys don't, but you're always welcome to let us know what you have. All right. Let's see here. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Thanks, Lonnie. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Help a guy out. Send that message out to them. Let them know we're doing a good job. Oh, thanks, Hubie. Like I said, Kim and I are talking about shooting out Sunday to this one in Morgantown, and we'll see what's going on. I did like on that quarter panel from Cars Inc. I'm waiting to email them back until I talk to this one vendor that I met at the Maple Grove. Kim just gave me the card, I think 2 days ago. She had it in her pocketbook. And I meant to take it to work yesterday and today so I could call the guy on my break and find out what he has. Cause he told me, he's like, I think I might have a couple things at the shop. So, and he's going to English Town, which is over in Jersey. That's close enough. It's like it's like these vendors are so cool. It's like they know you don't want to pay the truck freight, and if they have it in their warehouse and they're going to the swap meet, all you got to do is call them up and they'll throw it on their truck and bring it to you. In fact, Jay's doing that. I see Jay's a busy guy. He's always on Facebook and he's moving parts, and I think he just sold a rear and he's going to drag it down to Carlisle so the guy ain't got to pay to have it shipped or whatever. Hey, Cameron Burns is here. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, dude. Mm. All right, guys. We're 2 minutes past due for our weekly giveaway. So we're going to get set up real quick. No guessing until I say the word. All right. All right. So this week for the giveaway, let's do the shirt first. I have a shirt. All right. It's the OGBW Garage, the very first decal we have. It's the face. It's a 2X. Guys, I just pull one out of the box. It's 2X. I don't have like mediums, large. It's whatever I pull out of the box. And tonight I pulled a double X in military green. It's in military green, and it's a 2X. So that's what I have. Most of the stuff I have left is 2X. So I don't know. So I need a number between 1 and 30, to win that fabulous shirt. Go. Oh, I got to mail it to Kim. Oh, Randy Rhines. Randy Rhines right off the bat. Randy Rhines. Good thing, because I forgot to text it to Kim. Yeah, I usually need Kim. So thank goodness Randy Rhines won it right off the bat. Congratulations, Randy. Do I have your email, Randy? Have I sent you anything yet? I think I did. If I didn't, you have to email me your address. But I thought I emailed you something. I know you, yeah, because you sent me the cool car. Yeah, cool. All right, brother. I'll try to get that in the mail probably Monday. I try to do it Monday after work. All right. Now, the other thing I got is a set of stickers. I got our little buddy Phil the bucket, and I have the transparent BW garage. All right. Oh, also, just to let you guys know, don't forget, we have a store over on Teespring. If you can't wait to win one, go on over, support the channel, and buy a shirt. All right. I'd appreciate it. The link for our Teespring store is in the description of this live video and all my other current videos. So you can find a link to get to our store there. In the interim, for the stickers, hang on a second. This time I don't want to screw up. I gotta send Kim the number. All right. I need a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. Go. Wow, it's really going. There it is. There, Robbie Altree. Robbie Altree, number 26. Robbie Altree was the first one to punch in number 26. All right. Congratulations, Robbie. I got your dress up upstairs. I'll get these in the mail to you when I head to the post office to mail out Randy Ryan's t-shirt. Congratulations. That was fun. You guys will see here and there. We can't do it every week, but I got a box of t-shirts that we made upstairs. And since we got the Teespring store now, we're just going to methodically give them away here and there. All right. And kind of promote you guys maybe going over and supporting the channel at some point and picking up a shirt or a sweatshirt or something. All right. Thanks. Congratulations to the winners. Very cool. All right, we got another new name in here, the OCB/old car buyer. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, buddy. See if I try to say hello to everybody. Let me see if there's any other people in here I've missed. I think we got John S is here. What's going on, John? I don't think I said hello to you yet. Very cool. All right. If I miss any, Tony Greason's here. What's going on, Tony? All right. Very good. I just wanted to make sure I said hello to everybody. All right. Oh, also, I don't know if Becky Roberson's here. I tried to wish her a happy birthday last week, and I'll try again, Becky. If you're here, happy belated birthday. If not, that's okay. We'll catch you next time. All right. One thing I wanted to tell everybody, I don't know if you guys saw, Andy Turlow's garage. Andy's not here tonight. He texted me, let me know. He's his son's actually in band for the parade tomorrow that they're going to be in. And I don't know if any of you guys saw. He went live earlier for a little bit. He's getting his Corolla ready for the parade, and I think he said he may go live again later. We'll see if that still comes to fruition. I don't know, but he wished us well tonight. That's why Andy's not here. But I think I'm thinking he's going to do the parade live tomorrow. He's going to try. I think he said something about it. So let's make sure we all support Andy. All right. Just wanted to throw that out there. All right. He's a good friend of ours, man. He treats us very well over here at BW Garage. And I like to return that kind of stuff in kind. All right. He hangs out a lot with our buddy here, Junkers and Clunkers and Forsaken Steel. Now, you guys go live mostly Thursdays, right? If I'm not working late, I usually try to stop in and check out what you guys got going on. But yeah, they all hang out together and they're good guys. So make sure you check them all out too. All right. I want to make sure we support each other in here. Make sure everybody knows, hey, we're all putting out some cool stuff. There it is, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday nights. And they're good dudes. They talk about good stuff. They got a lot of cool stuff going on. All right. So let's make sure we support those guys. Now, you guys just saw our buddy Shopcat too, man. Just crossed over 300. He's working towards 500. Let's get him there as quick as we can. All right. So let's have a drink to that. And I don't want to forget anybody. Cameron, we got waiting for you to start putting out content on that cool truck again too. I check every once in a while, you know. Ah, let's see what else we got. Oh, I don't know. I know Dennis works most evening hours, but I don't know if you guys saw his latest video. He had a professional sign painter come over and paint the side of his car. Nice job. I mean, it's just it's gorgeous. So if you get a chance, if you haven't checked that out, Caveman Garage, I have it wrote down on here. Make sure you guys go over and check out that. All right, hang on a second. It's kind of dirty, Cameron, but yes, I have. Yes, I have. I like personally, I like using the 75/25. CO2, it's cheaper. It is cheaper. It works, but it's dirty. You have to understand it's a little dirtier. But yes, I have. You got it, Forsaken Steel. That's no problem, man. We all got it. We all got to stick together. Yo, Phil made it. What's going on, Phil? Yo, dude, I took off. I was going to ask if you're are you going to Spring Carlisle, Phil? I took off the third week in April here coming up, so I'm going. I'm going either day or every day. But if you want to go, hit me up. Let me know. Shoot me a text later. I'm going. Been meaning to text you to let you know. Very cool, Cameron. Very cool. Like I do. I do. I check every once in a while. All right. Yeah. Let me know. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going with people or by myself, but I'm going. I have to. I actually can't wait. You know, it's my first Carlisle. I have never been. A lot of people been there. I've talked about going. I've always wanted to go. I never went. Now I'm going this year. Going to the GM one too. That one's in June, June 16th. But spring is just a little bit of everything, so that's fun. I will, Don. I definitely will. Dude, you need somewhere to crash, man. Come on down. We'll go. You can go too, man. I just seen on Facebook, you probably already seen it too. Somebody was asking like 39,000 for a 55 Nomad with no interior. It was decent. But somebody was telling me that it was listed like 2 months earlier on another site and it was only and they bought it for 25. So this guy was trying to quick flip and make a quick 10 grand. I think it was like a yellowish with a white top. I don't know. You might have already seen it. You probably already seen it. You see all the Nomad stuff. Yo, Greg Gibbs. I'll be there too. All right. Well, look for BW. You see this beard? Walk up and say hello, man. All right, take it easy, Montana Garage. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. That's cool, Phil. Maple Grove was pretty cool. But you had to look. It was like every 10th table, Phil. There was a really good vendor that had nice stuff, but there was a lot of junk there. The one vendor I really kicked myself for not buying a bunch of stuff off of. He didn't have any of the used, but he had a bunch. You could tell he worked at a muffler shop, and this was like probably mistake stuff, and this, but you could do stuff with it. And I told him I was awful sorry I didn't buy from him. I should have bought from him, and I'm hoping that if he's in Morgantown, I'm just going to buy a bunch of stuff. If I don't use it, oh well. I mean, it was like $9 for a run of 3-inch pipe, and it had like little tweaks in it and bends, and maybe it didn't work on one car, but it was like one of those things. And it's like I'm going to take advantage of that next time because I could probably make an exhaust, if not on my 55, on the next car or something. Who knows? We'll see. But he had 2-inch, 2.5, 3. I was that's the one vendor I wish I had bought some stuff off of. Dude, it's not just swap meets one. Kim can haggle. I am lousy at it. I you know how many times I've gotten yelled at? Like this one time, we're going back. This is shoot, we're going back 25 years. Maybe a little less, maybe 23 years. My son was like maybe 5 or 6 or 7. We needed new furniture. And Kim and I are, I don't want to say we're thrifty. The very first furniture we ever bought together was bamboo, and it was like a love seat, chair, and couch. We still own that. It's on our front porch. We've just bought new cushions for it and put it out there. That's like 31, 32 years old. We bought it at the Navy base. All right. We had it on layaway. We were dirt poor back then. But anyway, we needed new furniture. It's like, it's time. So we went to this closeout sale. And Kim was working this guy over. I mean, they started out, they wanted like 1,500 bucks for everything. She had him down to 900 and was getting them lower. And I come walking over. Yeah, yeah, that's a good deal. She shot me a look. She's like, would you shut the up? But she felt like she could have probably got a little more knocked off, and I ruined it. So I do try to let her talk about the money stuff, and I just kind of, I'm too generous, I guess you could say. I don't like to argue over a couple of things, and Kim saves us a lot of money, so I'll let her handle it. You are right, Betty. Spray Bomb Chronicles. Hey man, what's going on? I remember I just seen you commented on my video. I'm like, I really like that name. That's awesome, dude. Thanks for coming in, man. Andy's Doghouse made it. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. I didn't mean that way. One, it was just like Kim and I, we get the life expectancy plus out of our things. We do take care of our things. A lot of stuff you get nowadays don't last. I mean, but I'm telling you, that bamboo's holding up. Now it's really dirty from the road traffic and stuff, but every spring it's coming up here in the next. As a matter of fact, I started today. Kim yelled at me because I cut the cherry tree too far back today. I weeded the garden in the front, the flower beds in the front, and I was looking at the porch, and I'm like, well, it's spring. It's like I try to wait till the pollen here in May is just thick. So I always try to wait until the last week in May before I power wash the porch. But I'm trying to get as much done as early as I can this year because we got the house stuff coming up and I still want to work on my cars and play with my cars. But I mean, I got to get my son's upstairs. I got to do the hallway and get the floor in and I guess once I get the hallway and floor in, maybe just some closet doors and they can get the heck out of my house over on Bunning Lane. Then I got to shoot over there and I got to do some repairs there so we could sell that place, you know? So, and on top of that, make some car content. So I'm trying to get all my house stuff done as fast as I can so that I can do that. I want to get the mulch in the flower beds early this year and get all the weeds out. It just never ends. Mm. All while making car content and having fun. I figure the balancing act's going to be like one day and maybe an hour here and there. I can make a pretty decent video, maybe two, and we're always going to do our lives and still survive in YouTube world while I'm getting this other stuff done. But it's going to be beneficial to YouTube later on too, because I'll tell you, once we get rid of that house around the corner, Kim and I are dead serious looking at stuff. She keeps saying a couple years, but she likes to spend money. We'll get something. All right. Let me go back. Let me get into some of this conversation and see what you guys are talking about. Thanks, Andy. I'm on Andy's big screen. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, you're right, Terry. The newer stuff just doesn't hold up. Sometimes you pull stuff out of the box and it breaks. My buddy at work, Bart, he's got you ever see those Milwaukee? They're the little vacuum cleaners where it's like a suitcase, it folds over and the little thing goes in there. It's really cool. He brings it to the job. We can clean up our metal chips. And I go around to the one side to clean up the metal chips. I close it, I clip it, I pick it up. and one of the clips broke right off, and the thing flung open. I felt about this big, but I didn't do anything. All I did was pick it up. So I don't know. I agree. The newer stuff is garbage these days. Uh, I tell you, Kim and I were, I can't remember, we were coming home. I don't know. I think I took her to Michael's. I can't remember. And we're coming home, and I see this gorgeous 55 going the other way. I said, "There goes Phil." I hand Kim my phone. I said, "Tell Phil we just passed us." So you ain't gonna get wet in there, especially with your new rain gear windshield wipers, man. Sorry you got wet with the bike, brother. They said it was they said it was gonna rain at 10 o'clock. Is it raining right now? I looked at the weather earlier. It rained for the last 2 days, man. In my backyard, you could go swimming in the one mud puddle over on the side. Hey, what's going on? There's Dennis. Dennis, don't forget. I made sure I told everybody about your cool video and the sign painter, and I told everybody to go check it out. I love that stuff, man. That's why that guy always pushed Kim to do it, you know? Wow, already. That's the kind of stuff that aggravates you. Kim and I, we both have a furniture problem. I mean, I'm not going to do it right now because Kim would yell at me because it is kind of messy down here right now. But we have a bad habit. We buy a lot of antique furniture. And we don't have a big house, so we just kind of have stuff everywhere. Yeah, I got a ceremony. It's like a Oriental ceremony table over there, and it's only like this wide, but it's long. I bought that from that Briggs auction, and we used to keep our big TV on there. But I gave that to my son because I wanted to get a new TV upstairs, but we still haven't done it yet, and I want to put the older TV down here because I still like it. But we use that for like a TV stand, and it's like we got, I bet you we got one, two, three, four, five. We got six buffets. Six. There's one in Kim's closet. There's her grandmother's that's in our dining room. There's the cherry one that I had to have that Kim bought for me at the Briggs auction. And she got into a bidding war for that. I think she gave 600 for it. This lady was like, kept bidding her up, bidding her up. And Kim's very, very competitive. I was like, she hit 500. I'm like, nah, just forget it. No, she got it for us. We got a really old, like, it's got watermarks and everything on it out on the sun porch that we put all our plants and stuff on. And it's probably one of the coolest one we have, but it's really beat. We got that one out there. And then we got two down here that are like I don't know if you guys know antique furniture, they're Empire. So we got two Empires down here that we got from her uncle's estate. So we got that. The 80s stuff's pretty strong one. You're not wrong there. Yes, so do I. I used to. In fact, Kim yelled at me yesterday, Larry. She bought a thing, and it was from like if it was from 1900, we're like it had bug damage and everything. And I mean, it wasn't just sand it and restain it or anything like that. I had to glue the pieces back together. They wired it together at the auction. I don't even think Kim gave $50 for this thing. And when she brought it home, I'm like, what were you thinking? Well, you can fix it, can't you? I still haven't put the doors on, and that was 10 years ago, but I did get a lot of it stained. Her father made a new foot for the bottom, and I sat there with a Dremel and carved it to match the other one, other foot. I mean, I'll have to show it to you guys sometime. It's around the corner. Well, Robbie, we have a 1780s clock. We thought it was bicentennial, 1776. It was when the auctioneer guy looked at it, it turns out it's from like 1786 or something like it. It's really old. It was her uncle got it, and I don't know where he got it from. But that's probably the crowning jewel thing that we have. Everything else is just like old empire stuff and whatever we like, we buy. Kim loves that stuff, but we don't have any more room. I told her, I said, you want any more stuff like that? Because she was looking at those banister bookcases the other day. I'm like, we don't have any more room. You can buy whatever you want, but I have no idea where you're going to put it. All right, Forsaken Steel. Thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate you, man. Barrister. That's what it is. I have to be corrected. It is, Randy. It is. I like playing with car stuff too, man. That's what if I'm given a preference, that's all I want to do. I just want to mess around with my car stuff, share it with you guys, have fun. You know, there we go. That's probably the best thing in the world about the internet. Everybody's scattered everywhere, but the people with the same interests to you, you can all still gather in a chat atmosphere like this, get to know each other, look at each other's content, you know. Three drop front desks. That's why I don't know. Kim's got stuff stashed everywhere. She's got three bookcases in her office. She's got one of those, what is that called? A secretary. She's got a secretary in there that we store our junk in. In fact, all my 1955 receipts and hardware for the car are in there. So, what else do we got? We got a grandfather clock. She got that. Whew, we got a leather furniture set from the 70s down here. I remember when her uncle was still living. When he bought the house over there, he bought this furniture from the lady. And it's Sears and Roebuck. It has it right on it, but it's like plush leather, and it's from like the early 70s. It's cool stuff. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, Bob, when you pass, because he always would tell Kim, this is all yours when I pass away, and this and that. I'm like, Bob, all I want is this furniture. And 30 years later, it's in my basement. It's awesome. All right, Howie. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, buddy. I want to make sure I got to everything on our list. Yep, 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 yep. I got everything on our list. I did pretty good tonight, hon. And I babbled a little bit. Oh. Yeah. One thing before we go, I don't know if any of you guys watch Bennett's Hot Rod Garage and Classic Car Restorations, but John just passed away. And I was just like one of those background watchers, but I always watched them. I mean, I found out from watching Uncle Tony, and Uncle Tony went over there and gave him a nice little talk, nice talk or whatever in one of his videos the other day. But my condolences to the Bennett family. I don't know if any of you guys watched Bennett's Hot Rod Garage and Classic Car Restorations, but that guy was really really cool. Go over and check out some of his older videos. It's sad. I feel horrible for his family, and he had a heck of a team. Yeah, Ollie's. Yeah, I mean, good guy, man. It's genuine. You could just tell this guy's got a giant heart. It's like I just sat back in the background and would sit there mostly 10, 11 at night, and that was one of my little I watch just because I want to watch channels, and yeah, it was rough. So he was a really, really good dude, man. Really cool projects. I don't know what's going to happen. I guess the channel's done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gordon. What was your question, buddy? What was your question? Fill the bucket. Listen, listen, listen. You just joined the Facebook group over there, okay, Gordon? So just go ahead and message me in there What's your address? And I'll mail you a fill to bucket, brother. Okay. Okay, buddy. That's what I could do for you. I think that's what you're asking me. I'm not sure, but yeah. But anyway, take it easy, Robbie. All right. I appreciate you coming in, man. But yeah, anybody that can take a minute or two to stop over there and at least, pick a video and offer your condolences to the family and maybe watch a video or two. He was a really good dude, man. Right? I didn't know the guy. I had, but I did watch his channel. So there's that. I wanted to get that out of the way. All right. So we covered everything. We're coming up on our 1 hour mark in a matter of 10 seconds. As usual, I wanted to tell you guys I had a great time talking to you tonight. As always, I look forward to this every Friday, man. It's like my favorite thing to do. And it's because of all of you guys. It's not because of me. It's because all you guys. I love learning about what everybody else is doing and what's going on. If you're new here, please keep coming back. Don't be shy. If you want to tell people about your project in the chat, please do it, man. That's what we're here. We're here to share and keep each other, lift each other up, man. There's plenty of room for everybody, and if you guys need my support or you want me to go over and look at something and give you an extra shout out, hey, man, if you're doing something cool, as long as your channel's clean, you got me on your side. All right. So I appreciate everybody coming in here and being on my side. And don't forget to mention old BW once in a while either. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 subscribers or 50. You might have 50 I don't got. And you're welcome to learn about mine and I'll learn about yours. All right. So until next Friday night, take care, everybody.